Hey, Yeaterland fans, welcome back to another episode of The Toys That Made Sense. Today's episode, we're going over my haul that I got from Valaverse.com, the Action Force line, the restock of the items that were at Joe Fest that Bobby brought back, put on his website, and released them back to the fans. Yes, there was some hiccups. I was one of the fortunate ones that was able to pick up Warpath Eclipse. So we're going to be digging into her. Also picked up the Desert Warfare Republic Guard along with his accessories pack. So I'm looking forward to digging into these guys. And then one of the coolest figures that I thought of the whole show, and I knew I was going to have to get him when he came out and when he did the collaboration with Stan Solo, and that is my carded, paying respect to the Palatoy package design, Action Force Desert Rat, signed right there by himself, Mr. Tony Roberts of Analog Toys, and also co-host on the 3POA podcast show. So guys, you know what to do. Sit back, grab your favorite beverage and snack, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, here we are in studio as always, and let's get right into it, man. Starting over here to the right, Desert Warfare Republic Guard, age 14 plus, Valaverse insignia in the bottom right-hand corner. Action Force, bringing it in. We get that graphic right there, that classic graphic that Bobby's gone with that watercolor look of that Desert Warfare Republic Guard standing there holding his gun, and it says includes one figure. Flipping it on the side, we get the Action Force logo. On the back, we get the card description. There you go. Pause now if you want to read it. Valaverse.com. Follow Bobby Valaverse on all of their social media platforms right there. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We get our standard action points on this box. We get the scan code there as well. That'll take you directly to the website. Underneath, all the legal mumble jumble, and that's it on that one. Going in on the Desert Gear Pack, we get that picture of him. Again, the Desert Warfare Republic Guard standing there with now all the accessories that you'll be able to accessorize to that figure. Action Force, Valaverse, same thing on the side, Action Force, and then on the back, we get that picture of all of our accessories and where you need to go to buy all your exclusive Valaverse Action Force gear. We get another action point, and that's it in a nutshell on there. Now, let's bring in one of the stars of the show here, Eclipse Action Force. This is the exclusive Joe Fest release that everybody was allowed to get one. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to Joe Fest this year. I had too many personal family issues to address and deal with, so it just put me in a position where I just could not go. But I'm planning on going next year, guys. So I hope to see all of you there, and hopefully you're all there welcoming Yeaterland Toys into your groups. So anyways, Warpath Eclipse, beautiful figure. When Bobby released what we were getting at Joe Fest, I was like, man, I don't want to miss this figure. I want to get it. I hope he has some left over and he brings them home and gets them on that website. And I was very, very fortunate. Regardless of the hiccups, I was able to pick one up. So there she is in there. We're going to get her out here in a second. We're going to go over her. Oh, I'm sorry. There's her file card. You get your action points as standard. All the standard social media sites where to go. And yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Beautiful design of Eclipse there on the side with that Warpath makeup going on. And then the absolute favorite part of this pickup for me personally is this Action Force Desert Rat, paying homage to the original design of the Palatoy packaging, that how Action Force was, and G.I. Joe ultimately, was marketed and sold in Europe. And so for Bobby and Stan Solo, which makes beautiful, beautiful action figures, and his packaging design, the card stock here, This guy is killing it, and he is so close to the original style of how this stuff came out, if not 100% spot on with his new twist. So we have the classic Action Force lettering on top, that white band with the black bold letters popping out, telling us who that action figure is, with the new twist of Valaverse up on the top, because obviously Valaverse now has the IP for the Action Force line and is doing beautiful things with this line, guys. Age 14 and up. We get the new Action Force insignia right there on that blue card back. That blue, yellow, red, white, and black just pop on this card. And when you see cards like this, if you know what Palitoy was, this takes you right there. And then moving in, there he is, that classic Palitoy design where they went with those 3 points of articulated figures, the typical bent arm. So again, there's a hint and paying homage to those figures. We get a single weapon over here off to the side, and then we get the figure, and then bringing it in, there is Tony right there. Really, really cool in the Desert Rat tan with a little bit of updated tribute to what Tony wore while he was in the service, serving his country. So what a beautiful figure. This will most likely go on my wall at some point, but for now, he's going to go back into his bubble, back into that nice packaging, and I just want to make sure he stays nice and safe. So here we go. See the range of the Action Force figures, their allies and their enemies too, on Valaverse.com. We get these blacked out figures that was very typical in the 1980s, especially with the Return of the Jedi figures on the card back when they blacked out characters to tell you what was coming down the line or whatnot. Beautiful homage to that style. We get Desert Rat's file card here, and we get that nice grunt, mean looking drawing of Tony there sporting his country's flag. And special thanks to Stan Solo. And yes, thank you, Stan, for this beautiful figure and this beautiful collaboration you did with Tony. I'm so excited. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this Eclipse and let's get her out because I want to see what she looks like. Sorry, that card is not wanting to go back up on that stand. We'll set them back there. I want to get into Eclipse. I want to get into Desert Warfare. Let's accessorize them. Let's see what they look like. All right, guys, here we go. Everything's out except Desert Rat because he's staying in that package. But holy crap, look at all these accessories and how everything is packaged here. These white bags here, this is how everything pretty much comes, other than Eclipse inside of her box where everything's put into her molded packs. So with this Desert Warfare guard, you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8 sets of hands. He's throwing in a machine gun now. You get the African-American head if you want to swap it out and, you know, do all your kit bashing or have multiples or difference. However you want to do it, you got that option, as well as all of their gear and all the fire accessories in this pack. You get that M4 now. You got that rail on there for the light. You get that two-tone pistol there. You get a thigh field bag. You get a belt that you could put on their waist now. You get this bag, satchel bag over the shoulder, over the chest, however you want. You get a chest shoulder piece. That comes with a knife. I mean, the flak vest, the knife, 2 extra mags. We got that radio mic there going back to the comms. We got the radio there, which comes with the radio antenna accessory. You get the helmet with the comms and the night vision. I mean, you get so much in this gear pack, let alone all the other accessories with the Desert Warfare Republic Guard. You can accessorize this guy however you want. And now, moving into Eclipse, look at Eclipse. Everything that she comes with. She comes with 2 mags already on her chest, with 4 more down here I've got on the table. You get 2, 4, 6, 8 sets of hands. You're getting her rifle here. Very good rifle. Nice two-tone design going on here with the accented bolt what do you call it? Shield port carrier there, you know, accents the firearm really well. The dust cover, I'm sorry. Not a telescoping stock. I haven't seen that yet in any of these toys. Maybe Vala will do that at some point down the line. We get her sai. Beautiful looking sai. That sucker looks sharp. It looks like a real sai. So, I mean, really good design there in detail. We get that knife. It's got that notch back on the back there for cutting like rope or whatnot, or skinning. Moving in, we get this blacked out face with those white eyes piercing through. I mean, it's beautiful. And then the little touch to detail here, the little grays here on her shawl and all that. So awesome, awesome detail. Setting this kind of toy line aside from what's out there already, it just goes to show you that Vala is giving us way better quality and product. Even with the classifieds, even though classifieds is turning their stuff around right now and getting a lot better, Vala's still knocking it out of the park. Anyways, there we go. We got Screaming Face Warpath Eclipse with the makeup running down her face. She's got like that red paint on her nose. Her eyes are open. Her mouth is open. She's piercing down. She is ready to go into war. She is ready to become that killer that she is. What a beautiful head sculpt. Now let's move into the action figure itself. All the articulation is there, just like on the Desert Warfare figure. Female body here, so those hips do drop. I know I said in the past I didn't understand that, but now I understand why. It's so you can get her into different positions more easier for a female figure than you would with the male figures. Anyways, she's got some beautiful tattoo work going on here on the arm all the way down to the elbow. I would even assume she's probably got a full sleeve arm going on, and obviously no tats here on this side, but still we get that beautiful war painted face of Eclipse there with that shaw, and we get that knife sheath on the back, the sheath where this knife will go in here. So let's do a little accessorizing here now. I love this chest piece here. Almost has like a snake scale backing to it, that armor. It's really cool looking. I love the little accent of the beret with her braided hair going into the back. What a awesome touch with a little bit of feminine characteristic there going on, still showing that she is a female, and she probably could be a lady if she needed to be. So what a beautiful design on this figure. So let's see what she looks like with the screaming head. I'm going to pop that off. That was really easy. There was no issues there. And we're going to pop that screaming head on now. Wow, look at that. Get that back on there. Kind of popped off on me. I'll get that back on there. There we go. Wow, look at her there. She's just screaming, ah! She's coming in. She's getting ready to take somebody out. Let's put that sai in that hand. Let's just say she's coming in. She's going to come in and, you know, get her enemy there. What a beautiful option that you have for setting this figure up. Then we can get her into that stealth mode Eclipse, where she has that other head where now she's moving at night, you know, swifting through the jungle or whatever she's getting ready to do to sneak up behind her enemy and cut his throat. So what beautiful options you have here to design this figure. So guys, let me know what you thought. I'm not going to accessorize all of it because obviously you guys are going to accessorize it how you want. I'll accessorize mine how I want. So you know what to do. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Share this video amongst the community. And as always, I'll see you in Yeaterland.